What's going on, you guys? The Cleveland Browns are going to have the work cut out for them next year, even though Kevin Stefanski and company are sticking around and everything. I still think they can win a championship with Kevin S. I really do. I've been a big fan of him for a while now. Being a Vikings fan, I saw what he did to our offense back in the day, and I really do believe that he can get the most out of this. And so, anyway, we're going to get back to our mock draft season this year, and starting with the Cleveland Browns, their very first mock draft of the offseason. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and so we're going to bring you guys right into it as we get this whole thing going here. So you'll see here the mock draft simulator, 7-round mock draft. The Cleveland Browns selected at number 2. Now they got a lot of different needs. From quarterback, obviously being the number 1 to get rid of Deshaun Watson. Also 7-round mock draft here, high speed, low drag, public versus PFF, as well as care for position of value and drafting for needs are both relatively high. We did throw a little bit of randomness in there because hey, it's the draft. Weird things happen all the time. So we're gonna go ahead and into the draft. No trades. That's what our very first. Usually our mock draft it kind of just starts out there. There's no trade. So at the second overall pick, we're going to go ahead and start the draft here. Really just see how things fall. So Cam Ward, I really think that you could find yourself in a lot of different areas here. Let's put it that way. Yes, you still have to get tackle. I'm hoping. So if this were actually how it fell, obviously Cam Ward I think is going to be kind of widely considered to be that guy that's going at the top there, but let's just think about this for a second. This is a very talented class of a lot of different positions here. Mason Graham is there. Malachi Starks is a stud. Will Campbell, honestly, I think he would be a fantastic get there. I don't know about 2 though. If anything, I would trade down. But if this were how it fell, can you imagine Ashton Jeanty on the Cleveland Browns roster right now? Holy crap, he would annihilate people. And I'm gonna do it. I know I'm gonna get some hate for this. I don't care. Ashton Jeanty on a Cleveland Browns offense that just gets after it. Oh boy. And the reason for this is because I do think they're going to go after Kirk Cousins or Sam Darnold in free agency. Boom, there. That way you guys can not freak out anymore. Wyatt Millam is going to be a stud. That's not hard at all. He's going to start for you either left or right tackle. Does not matter. Let's see here. Now down into the 3rd round. Ooh, Ozzie Trapilo is a lot of fun. Jalen Milroe. Here's the thing. So Jalen Milroe is just sitting there in the 3rd round. Jonah Sava-Inaya is going to be a stud on the inside. Honestly, ooh, this is a beautiful spot for the Browns here because Trapilo can play basically right tackle and left tackle, so he's kind of be a quality swing guy. Jonah Sava-Inaya can play everywhere. He can play everywhere and do a really good. He's just a mammoth. So I'm going to go Jonah Sava-Inaya here, basically just because I think on the inside and with what you want to do with him from an inside zone perspective, I think he is going to be a stud for you. So you got your guard, tackle, running back. Jalen Miller probably should have went with him. I'm not going to lie to you. But Devin Neal here, corner, Mello Johnson, nice job, is perfect here. I'm hoping that Jackson Dart is available at some point here. Dart is my crush. Did Dart already? Ooh, no, he's going to go at 193. Again, I think this is because they get Kirk Cousins or Sam Darnold, so I'm good with either way. Let's see. So we got that taken care of. Will Howard sitting there. I'm not as high on Will Howard as a lot of people are, but I think that there are a lot of different areas that the Browns could go from here. RJ Harvey's a lot of fun. I know you already got Jeanty, but we're not going to double down on that. Jack Keyser, Connor Colby. Honestly, I love Yorsick there. I'm going to go Nick Nack. I've been calling him Nick Nack this entire offseason because he's going to be a Nick Nack for opposing offenses. And then now you're back down into I think this is the 5th round if I'm not mistaken. So Dart's going to go at 193. We're going to wait till 192. BPA here. Ooh, Jay Higgins out of Iowa. Ollie Gordon. Smil Mundun. We've really got a lot taken care of, so I'm not that worried about this thing. Thank you, Jay Higgins. Honestly, if this were how it fell, I'm going to go Ollie Gordon. I know I'm doubling down on running back. I'm going to drive some people nuts. I do not care. I do not care in the slightest. 192 quarterback. Is Dart still there? Boom. Jackson Dart here, I'm telling you, is fantastic value, and I don't care because I think he is going to really come along. Ooh, yes. Bernadelle coming up out of Stanford. Special teams guy. You love it. Clay Webb. Yep. 6th rounder. More help along the offensive line. Aaron Smith, Tonka Hemingway. So Tonka Hemingway is interesting. Obviously, he's a guy that really got on the. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hemingway. Hemingway, and then Kuthi. Yep. Tight end, D tackle, help. Drew Kendall, Cooper Mays, Nash Hutmaker. Dude, Nash Hutmaker is a lot of fun. I have been following him for a while now. He's from Chamberlain, South Dakota, so you love that representing. Marcus Ware. Jalen Rivers. Again, I know that it never hurts to have another good backup tackle or a guy that can move on the inside. And then finally, Donovan Smith, Brady Cook. Honestly, I mean, this is 7th round. I know people are going to be counting on me for getting after offensive linemen, but correct me if I'm wrong, but offensive line was a major reason as to why things didn't work out for you. Just going to be honest. So, Ashton Jeanty here, they said we should have went Travis Hunter. I'm not as sold on Travis Hunter as a lot of people are. I'm just going to be honest with you. So, overall, they gave us a B. That's fine. Will Mellum going to come in and start at for you at right tackle or left tackle. Jonas Sava-Inaya, he can play guard. He can play tackle, whatever you want him to. You got 2 starters there. Getting back to your roots as far as an offensive line goes, Mello Dotson at corner. Do you love that? Nick Nax coming in, going to give you some more value. Ollie Gordon there in the 5th round is a fantastic find as well. Also, Jackson Dart, this particular spot to get him, I think he might be the best player in this draft. Like, I think he has that potential when it's all said and done. Gathan Bernadelle coming up out of Stanford, at least a very good special teams guy. Clay Webb out of Jacksonville State. You love the fact that, he can play guard. He can play a lot of different things. Tonka Hemingway, going to give you a little bit more help in that pass rush department. You love it. Brant Kuthi coming up out of tight end, a tight end out of Utah, and then we went back tackle and tackle. I think we got like 4, but trust me, it's tackle and guards. We just need help along that entire thing because injuries sucked last year. Let's be real. So overall, I'm pretty, I would say I'm moderately happy with how things ended up. I would do a lot more trading around and getting specific players that I want for the Browns. Namely, I honestly think that the Knowles kid coming up out of UCLA is going to be really good. I think he's going to be a better scheme fit from a corner perspective than Mello Dotson will. But overall, they gave us a B. I think it would be behoove them to not necessarily reach on a quarterback in the 1st round, but go get some back-to-back guys like Savi-Inaya and Will Mellum. So, but overall, let us know what you guys think about how our very first Cleveland Browns mock draft ended up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.